All right, so earlier this year, I was tasked with cutting down a tree in my front yard so I could get into a pipe that was underneath the tree, and it was being crushed by the roots. So I was out there in that yard for a long time, for weeks. It was like weeks of work, all right? Made a giant mess out in the yard, eventually got cleaned up, logs and whatnot. So on the day that that tree came down, that I finally pulled it down, threw a chain around there and pulled it down, there was something in the sky. All right, I seen like it just kind of drew me to it, seen it out the corner of my eye, broad daylight, spherical object. All right, and I'm thinking, whatever that is checking out the fact that I am tearing down a giant tree by myself out of the yard. And I'm not bragging, it was a pain in the butt, man. And I pulled out the cell phone and I caught some footage of it. Now, this is, I believe, the 5-second one. But you can see that's a different tree. So this was taken during the winter or spring. And you can see the little object right there. And I got some photos. I'm going to put the photos on there. Typical description, spherical object, looks metallic, broad daylight. This thing was up in the sky for at least half an hour. I watched it go across the sky off towards the south. It took like a half an hour, but I couldn't capture it with a cell phone camera, except for right there, and that's when when it all started. Anyway, I showed some footage on there. That is just a little bit more, a little more footage of these UAPs, UFOs. I don't know what they are, but they are not conventional flying objects. That's for sure. Peace out.